Hi everyone and welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to make a really good chicken dinner that takes no time. You can throw it in the oven when you get home from work and just go on about what you need to do. The only step you need to do ahead of time is in a microwave safe bowl, get 1 stick of butter and about 4 cloves of garlic. I actually used a whole head because my family likes it. What you're going to do is melt your butter, chop up your garlic really small, or you can even use the pre-crushed stuff that comes in the jar. And then you're going to put it in the melted butter and let it set for at least 30 minutes. The longer the better. What else you're going to need is 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I only have 2. That's all I had. I'm using it. 1 cup of seasoned breadcrumbs, half a cup of cheddar cheese, a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now this is the one out of the green can, but I am going to add a handful of the fresh, and a ½ teaspoon of salt. All you do is pour everything onto either like a good plate or whatever. I just use wax paper because you just throw it away when you're done. It's just really simple. So all we're going to do is mix all this together except the butter. Leave the butter out. Just a handful of this in. Now you can add as much cheese as you want, as little cheese as you want. All you need to do is, with this recipe, is just add more of the dry ingredients and add more butter and garlic, and you can double, triple this. It really is a good meal. I have never froze it, so I don't know how it freezes because it just doesn't last in my house. And all I'm doing is mixing all the cheeses in so everything gets mixed together really good. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your chicken. Now I kind of sliced mine open a little bit just to make it easier. If yours are really thick, then you're going to have to pound them out to maybe about a ½ to 3/4 inch. But mine were thin, and we like the coating, so I made more of a surface to get the coating on. So what you're going to do is you're just going to dip your chicken breast in that garlic butter and get as much garlic on there as you can. And then you're just going to put it into your breadcrumbs and just push them on. Now you want a lot of breadcrumbs on. That's the best part of this meal. Okay, so once you have that on, you just roll your chicken and then make sure that you press it on some more and just place it in a pan, not greased. You don't need to grease it. Just tuck it as tight as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can even just put it in this way, flat. It doesn't matter. This is a really easy starter dish for somebody that's learning to cook. And like I said, you know, if you can remember to do the butter like the night before and then just pop it in the microwave to warm it up so you can put your chicken in, do that the night before and then just come home and mix everything together, and you have a really good meal. I usually serve it with mashed potatoes and some kind of vegetable, and usually a green of some sort. Alright, so I'm going to just do that. I'm going to put more on. And this is where it comes in really nice. Just pour some in. Like I said, this is the best part. I'm going to show you a little secret that I learned along the way. Alright, so what you're going to do is you are going to pour this over your chicken. Now if you had a lot of chicken and you used up all your butter, just melt more. It doesn't matter, and you don't really need the garlic at the end. So just kind of pour it all over your chicken, and then what you do is I put extra breadcrumbs in the bottom of that melted butter, and then it will bake on, the cheese will bake and it'll get really crunchy. You don't have to do this, I just do it because it makes it extra good. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this we're going to put foil over it really tight, bake it for 40 minutes at 350 degrees, and then we're going to take the foil off and we're just going to bake it till it gets brown. Alright, so here's our food plated up. The chicken is nice and golden brown. It took about 10 minutes after I took the foil off. I'm serving it with red smashed potatoes and green beans. Please share, like, subscribe, and remember, you do you.